If the Niners keep Jimmy Garoppolo because there's no trade value, there's no trade market, and they don't want to release him for the reasons we spoke about, it would look bad for Kyle, the whole organization. Will he start in 2022 if he stays?
Doesn't he have to? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't it be just chaos if he didn't?
The locker room has already said what they want. If you keep Jimmy Garoppolo and make him the backup, you lose the locker room right there. And that's why he didn't do it this year. That's the only reason he didn't do it this year. You kept Jimmy on the team. Guess what? Jimmy is what you call popular. Okay? It's a concept. He's popular, all right? You might know that popular. He's popular. So Kyle, you can't compete with that. He's more popular than you. He's more popular than everyone in the world. All he does is smile and people love him. You can't compete with that, Kyle. So you kept him on the team and you underestimated the power of popularity. He's got it. He has personal relationships with all the important players on this team. If you don't believe me, go check out his Instagram when he was in Vegas 2 weeks ago. All the important players were there. He's not even on the team theoretically. So if you keep him here, he's the center, and Trey Lance is the outsider, and you can do nothing about that. That's why last season was what it was. If they keep him, he starts, and you have a repeat of 2021. And I think the Niners are dangerously close to doing it, Rob. You think I'm tripping?
I don't, in that if he stays around, he's got to start. I don't think you're tripping about that. Because
the locker room will insist upon it.
Yes. And, dude does have $100 million smile, whatever you want to say. Like, I understand the basis for his popularity, but the bottom line is you're right. He is popular.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a great teammate.
Good guy. Everyone likes him. He's popular. Kyle's not as down to earth as him. He's aloof. He's kind of hard to talk to.
Grew up playing linebacker, right? I mean, Jimmy is a guy's guy.
Grew up middle class, working class.
Yes.
Kyle grew up the son of Mike Shanahan. That's a little different. Can't relate to that.
Very different. This team almost melted down in 2021. The only thing that held everything together was the winning streak and Jimmy Garoppolo's insistence on not being a locker room cancer. The fact that he is a good guy, the fact that he said all the right things in front of the media. I get the sense in watching him toward the end of the year, he was fed up with that.
He wants to go.
He started to not follow the company line toward the end there. It was honest Jimmy.
And that's why if you keep him and bench him, it's not just that you're doing wrong to Jimmy. A lot of players on the team will be like, that's not right. How do you think Kittle will feel? How do you think Juszczyk will feel? They would feel better about releasing him and letting him start over and being free.
Yeah.
And doing that to him, that'll be that'll be a very unpopular move, keeping Jimmy and not playing him. We saw it play out last year.
Yeah.
Kyle was dying to. I mean, he had Trey Lance in on the first freaking drive of the season. Had him throw the first. How messed up was that? Jimmy Garoppolo leads you down the field and it's like, hey, Trey time. And everyone's like, dude, what are you doing? Kyle's like, oh, that's going to be unpopular. I'm going to lose the locker room. How did I not see this coming, man? Yeah, that's what's going to happen again, Kyle. You better, if you want control of this team, if you want to do what you want to do with this team, you got to release this guy. Otherwise, it's Jimmy's team. Jimmy's team, for better or worse.
Up and down the roster. I mean, guys like Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel came out in support of, Jimmy as their leader. You bring him back, and that's the case again for 2022. And now you have sacrificed another year of development.
But it's largely social with Jimmy. It's the fact that he's 30. It's the fact that he's built and worked to build personal relationships with everyone in the locker. He's good at it. I like Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, I make fun of him all the time, and he sees me and says, hey, how you doing? Like, how can you not like that guy? He's so nice. So everyone likes him. He's spent the time. He's your age. He has a relationship. Trey comes in. He's just this outsider. It's like, dude, I don't even know you. And frankly, I don't even want to get to it. I like him. That's my buddy. I know he's limited, but I don't even care. Like, I'm a tight end. I'm a wide receiver. I do my job. I'm not even thinking about his job. We like him. We win with him. I don't know you. At some point, the Niners have to say, look, guys, we made a business decision. We don't care who you like. It's not a social club. They say we're a family. when they lost that game to into the Rams, like, first of all, we want everyone to know how much we like each other, how close we are. Don't care. Don't freaking care. Enough of that stuff. It's a business. It's not a family. It's a business, and you got to get over the top. And it's not going to be with Jimmy. You tried twice, 3 times. Got to try it with Trey. And if it's not Trey, you got to know that so you can try it with someone else.
Plus, it feels like the breakup has already happened. The speeches have been given. Like, everyone has moved on. Yeah, and now you're going to be like, oh, no, we're back together.
Facebook. They defriended each other on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, Jimmy Garoppolo's already on Tinder. He's just like, look, I can't really do the date yet because I'm still living here. But, like, let me get back to you in 2 months. I think I'm going to be single, but it's a little bit, it's like that.
It's complicated right now.
Yeah. All right,
but the writing is on the wall. It would be so awkward to unwind everything that has been said to this point. But you can see the 49ers slowly trying to blur that line so that if they have to cross it, it's less glaring when they do so.
It's like if like with some guy on the, let's do it like this. Let's say on the Giants, some Madison Bumgarner or Tim Lincecum. He went from being their ace, their number one guy, and he starts to lose it. And do you just bury him in the bullpen? That's a lot of guys' friends on the team, or you cut him loose and say, "Look, man, good luck. Go try to pursue your dream somewhere else." Because I feel like you do that to Tim Lincecum. A lot of people are like, "Hey, that's just not right." Or Madison Bump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, you can't disrespect the man like that because of his gravitas.
Exactly. So Niners, I don't know if you really thought it through. That's the thing. I don't think you really thought it through last year. I think you're like, hey, Jimmy and Trey on the team, I'll have my pick. Nah, you won't have your pick. And if you run it back this year, it'll still be out of your hands. Do you ever want to take control and do what you want to do at quarterback? Or are you always going to say, well, my hands were tied?
That's interesting. The Niners traded all they did to go get Trey to give themselves options, but they lacked the foresight to see that they were actually forcing themselves into a situation where they had to start Jimmy Garoppolo.
Exactly. And they're about to do it again. They're about to do it again because they're afraid of the day that this headline comes out, Niners release Jimmy Garoppolo. Everyone's like, oh my God, you released him?
Nothing?
You get a fourth? Are you kidding? And everyone says, you're so done. It's a worse front office. Well, Trey Lance better work out. I don't think he's even ready. I mean, it's, what I'm like, for all offseason, it's just ad nauseum. And that's what everyone says locally. Everyone's like, what? Are you kidding? I don't think they want it. And they need to be strong and just take it. Who cares? What you don't need to win the offseason. Doesn't matter. I'll praise you.
You'll get one positive voice at least.
NASCAR Niners says, I don't think they will keep Jimmy just to save face. They just got rid of his prize quarterback coach, Rich. Hey, well, good. Hey, I'll give the Niners a big credit if they do the right thing there and just move on. Whatever they can get, I'll praise them. If they get a 4th round pick for Jimmy, I'll give them a standing ovation. Swear. Everyone will be mad. I'll be like, no. You could get something good with the 4th round pick. You kidding? Zach says if they keep Jimmy Garoppolo, they will have a real straight up quarterback comp. And if they are stuck holding him, eventually a team will get desperate. No, you can't have a quarterback competition. No matter what happens, players on the team that like Jimmy will think Jimmy's better. Players on the team that like Trey will think Trey is better. You think they're objective? No. First of all, they're focusing on doing their own job. Second of all, they're pulling for their friend. Seriously. There's no such thing as a real quarterback competition. When one guy's been on the team for 5 years and everyone likes him, the other guy's like 22. He's even 22? Yeah, he's 21.
He's still 21. Yeah. Plus, you cannot pay that amount for a backup quarterback. The idea that they would eat that and be like, well, we couldn't get anything for him, but now we're just going to have him as our very, very, very expensive backup.
We just did this last year. Yes. Mike says, love how fired you up. All points are valid. I just love feeling like I have an episphany and I can see where the Niners are going. And right now I feel like I got it. I get what's happening. The reason Schefter's saying what he's saying. It's like the Niners are getting some. These are like the early poll returns. Like you don't really know what's going to happen with Jimmy, but right now they're like, ooh, no one's excited about it right now. But it's only February.
I like where you're going with this. I disagree on the first premise. I think Jimmy has value. I think he will get traded. But if I'm wrong about that one, I agree with you on the second point.
I hope
the Niners are forced into starting him.
I hope I'm wrong. I think I want to, but at the same time, the drama of having another year of the Jimmy Garoppolo Trey Lance thing would only benefit me. So either way, I'm good. I really don't care. I don't care. I'm apathetic. Thanks. Now the song Popular is stuck in my head. I don't even know what song that is. Popular? Money for proven free agents, extensions, unproven picks. Yes. Yes. Shout out from the mountaintops. Sean says, sorry, I just realized I have watched this show and topic before and since drafting Trey. Oh my God, just so already. For real, wish you well. Thanks. Am I repeating myself? I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you that I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the starting quarterback here next year and to get excited. Maybe.
But I like that he comes in to donate some cash on the way out to be like, hey, I've heard this before, but thank you anyway.
I appreciate it, Sean. David says Ayuk wants Lance to start. Well, Ayuk doesn't have that much standing on the team as we saw. He's one step away from the doghouse. Keeping Jimmy because of a few like Kittle is like appeasing a toddler's temper tantrum with candy. Yeah, man. I mean, we saw that last year. We saw them do that last year. What do you tell Jimmy if he stays? Extend my contract. Let's go. Yeah, let's definitely extend Jimmy Garoppolo's contract. If the Niners bet Jimmy, they will lose the locker room. They must trade him. No. If they cut him, I mean, dude, that's not. I disagree. I think they'll be like, good. They gave him a chance. Hey, Jimmy, go for it, man. Now he gets a fresh start. I'm happy for Jimmy. Who cares?
Yeah, I think it would be the fan base that loses their stuff if we just cut him.
And the media would be harsh.
Yes, very harsh.
You can be a great guy and a predictable quarterback. Sure, as we've seen.
Very
John Lynch always talks about trying to be the Patriots, but Bill just cut Cam in training camp and played the rookie. No way he would keep Jimmy. Difference, though, was that Cam had no equity built up in that organization. He had no personal relationships built up in that locker room. Jimmy is Mr. 49. He's more popular than the head coach. Cam couldn't say that in New England.
And Cam had no trade value there, so.
Not just you, everyone, LOL. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, man.